We will be doing that, but we're trying to go hit for hit and have that. Whoa, I've never seen this card. Bombardier. Heracross. Oh, Tatsugiri. Starting us off with a dope illustration from Black and White. I don't remember which ones were the Black and White ones, but... Oh, yeah, Curlia. Nice one to get. Good illustration. We could still get that Drowsy, guys. Hey guys, Georgiasaur here. You know what time it is. It's that time of the day again. Today we're going to be opening up and battling again with two different sets. We got base set and we got Twilight Masquerade. Obviously base set. We got a booster box. The only thing different here is Twilight. We have 4 different ETBs. 4 of these bad boys. So obviously we have our promos and stuff. We've seen that a lot. Make sure to check out a previous video where we show those off, because today we're focusing on the battle. We're gonna do 9 versus 9 on each, so that we have our ETB versus our booster box. But again, 9 in amounts, so we can put those rounds together, see what we get in each. But let's go ahead and get started. So starting off 9v9, we have our base set, and then we're gonna do our Twilight. So Pichu is gonna be helping us out here. So let's go ahead and start our base set versus Twilights again. We've done a couple of these on the channel. We really like base set versus a lot of other stuff. So we're just gonna go straight to our last 3. See how we start off with our Slowbro there. And the reason why is because a lot of base set cards, and I've said in previous videos, have been skyrocketing. In a previous one, we got a Grievard. That's his price. Probably not that much, but more than it was. Drowsy. A lot of the illustration rare. So Slowpoke as well. We're just gonna be opening these up. What we get, compare. We're not trying to compare price, but if it comes to it, we will be doing that. But we're trying to go hit for hit and have that. Whoa, I've never seen this card. Bombardier. I know who Bombardier is, but I've never seen this illustration rare. So new for me as well there. So Bombardier is our first one. It's a Stork Pokemon, obviously. It's a nice little difference there, but never seen that card. In all the points that we've been opening of base set, that's the first one I see of him. So still, like, we've been opening a lot of base set and we're still looking at new cards, guys. So them's the breaks. Base set's pretty big in that sense. So we haven't got a lot of the alts as well. So there's still a lot of stuff we could see. There's the alts of the starters. We haven't gotten a Miraidon. We have got a Koraidon. You can see that in a previous base set opening. But see, if we still haven't seen some illustrations, goes to show you that there's a lot still in this set to open. Very good. And that's our first one so far. Nice looking illustration card. I like it. Looks very cute. You can obviously tell it's a Stork Pokemon. Don't know if he delivers Pokemon or if he delivers humans, but it's a nice little card there with the flower field below. But we're just gonna keep going. That's so far our only one, but we have a lot to go, so not really worried about that. So had to make a little transition there. Bombardier's base set, not Twilight, so had to make that change pointed out to me. But I just moved it and we'll just keep it going because we're trying to see side by sides. These are both 36 packs, but they are different in the sense that one is ETBs and one is a booster box. So we have more assured hits in our booster box. Doesn't mean that we can't get more than one alt with Twilight. It's all depending on the luck that we get there. But right now, already last pack of our base set. 9 packs already. And we got our Wiglet. We got, like I said in a previous video, we got him, but we got him again. We got a Koraidon EX. This is our alternate card for this box, guys. So right now we're starting super strong with an illustration, an EX, and an alt. So starting off strong with base sets. We have it hard for Twilight here. Our 9 packs here are going to have a little battle. Because we have an alt, an illustration, and an EX to beat. So let's see what comes out. And again, these are all from ETBs. So I have them separated by ETBs. Or I think they end up mixed up. It doesn't really matter if they did. But let's say they are ETBs each. So we're going to see what we would have gotten in our ETBs. In each one, we could get an alt. There's always that possibility. You never know. But there's also a possibility of getting nothing. So there's our code. And there's our 3. Heracross. Oh, Tatsugiri. Starting us off with a dope illustration. He used to be valued at a lot more, but right now, that's his price right there. It's a nice looking card. I like it. I don't have it, so if I end up wanting it by the end of this, I'll probably take it. But Tatsugiri there for us. Very colorful sushi Pokemon. But let's keep it going. No, it's not a sushi, but obviously it resembles a sushi. There's our 3. Sandagast. And another illustration. Our Torkoal right there. I'm not going to take Tatsugiri down because I like Tatsugiri. Torkoal, I already have him as well, so I'm going to have that there. But already 2 illustrations, which is possible in an ETB. So that's not unlikely. Again, these are 4 ETBs. Maybe they could have gotten mixed up. At the same time, we try to keep everything separate. So that's 9 by 9s. But depends on the types of hits we get. But so far, still beating out because it's an illustration versus an illustration. Let's say our alt and our EX could probably count. Or our alt and our EX could count for one of the illustrations. It depends, I don't know. But let's see. We need to get more stuff here on Twilight in order to actually make the comparison of pack for packs. We got our Diplin, Ninetales, and Pheasant. If we get an EX straight up, it'll take it down. But that would mean that we're comparing our alt to our illustration there, which would beat it out. So let's see if we can get something here to make it worth the challenge. Kadabra and Palafin. So there is our EX. EX takes out EX. Illustration taking out illustration. If we get something worthwhile here, it could probably make the battle a little more. But if not, right now, base set is going to take the win. But let's see. If we get another illustration, probably 2 illustrations will take out our alt. And didn't, so let's go ahead and discuss. Rarity wise, it's bigger, and value wise, these are the values. So we think round 1, Koraidon takes the cake, or base set takes the cake. Okay, first round taken down. Now let's go with our second round of base set, see how that turns out for us. There's our code, and there's our 3. Just because we pulled the alt doesn't mean we can't get an ultra, guys. So it doesn't mean it's over. Base set also has some very good illustrationers, like we've been saying. We have 1 so far. Let's see if we can get another 2, which the one that is the big boy, Drowsy, I haven't pulled him either. So we pulled the card we haven't seen with Bombardier. Let's see if we can pull the card we haven't seen with Drowsy as well. I know what it looks like, but I haven't even seen what that one looks like, and I haven't pulled it either. So now that Drowsy will be just the pull card that I haven't gotten, but I have seen it. I know what it looks like. It's a very trippy card. So let's see if we get it or not. It'd be a very high value card at the moment. There's our 3. We got our Growlithe, Floette, and our Boliva. And again, this is all dependent on what side of the booster box we ended up getting. Right now, nothing so far. Which in total, we should get a minimum like of 12 hits. You can always get less, or you could always get more. So it always depends with the booster boxes. Your luck, how lucky you are, and what kinds of hits you are getting. So, already got a secret, which is our alt. Now we just need the ultra to see if it'll be both of those in the same box. We've had that before happen. Doesn't mean it will always happen, so we also need some luck on our side there. Kilowatt, Cetadil, and the ugly Pokemon. It's not an ugly Pokemon, it's a pig, but we'd probably just eat this guy instead of look at it as a Pokemon. So Pokemon are eaten in the Pokemon world too, so it's probably one of those Pokemon that you eat. So let's go with our 3. Toxel, Houndoom, and Magnezone. So our full art and our EX. And in our last pack, let's see if we have to make a 3-card comparison with our Twilight Masquerade. And if not, it seems like it's a pretty easy beaten battle. And let's see how it goes. Again, we say let's see how it goes, because even though we have 9 packs here for Twilight, these are ETBs, so we could get super lucky, we could get very unlucky. Okay, Shinx, Feebas, and Cinstacha. There's a lot of cards that we can get here. Obviously, my Luxray comes out here, so we got a Luxray full art. Definitely beats out our Einkogel full art. But let's see how it turns out. Got our Swanna. Don't you wanna Swanna? And we got our, keep it going, with our codes. Twilight Masquerade codes. I don't know if any of you have pulled the Greninja from here because of those codes, but if you have, let me know down in those comments. Pretty sad to get it digitally, but it's better than nothing, because never pulled that one either. So there's a lot of cards we haven't pulled when we're opening, so we got lucky enough to see anything new. It's a good one. Our Alakazam there, and Pichu just taking turns. I flip it over, have it sitting up, have it not. Just trying to get through here. Our 3, Thwackey, Chimchar, and Pheasantipity. Pretty sad at the moment. We got 4 more packs here for our ETB amount. And right now, like I said, we just have to beat an EX and a full art, but it's not always assured that we could do that. Oh, Lana's Aid. There's our full art. So we did beat our Oinkogel here with our Lana's Aid. Our first trainer full art. Got an EX or anything bigger than an EX. It beats base sets handily. And right now it's 1-0. But let's see if Twilight brings it out and goes 1-1. Cramorant and Walking Wake. Because we could just as well only have gotten that full art. Let's see. Our code. And our 3. Got Applin. Yeah, there we go. We also got an alternate for this side, guys. Blood Moon Ursaluna, one of my favorites as well. And we got the alt. Very beautiful looking card. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Buddy's looking first. He found some honey, and the other boys, the Burbombies, or I don't know what they're called. We got our Munchlax hanging out as well. Very beautiful card. And we still have 1 more pack of the 9, guys, so it already beat it. Let's see if we can beat it even more. With our last pack here, let's see if we can get something like an illustration. Our Heat Ran, and no, we got an EX, but we got something out of it. But definitely, round 2 goes to Twilight. Our 2 trainers, Malo and Lana in the middle, separating our 2 alts. See how base set goes ahead and answers back. We could get an Ultra. You never know. Got our Picnic and our Arboliva. Because, again, in these booster boxes, you could get an alt and still have the possibilities of an Ultra. But now that's what we're hoping for. Because if not, compared to our Ursaluna right now, I think we're pretty head to head. But price wise, I think we're gonna have to bring out prices to see how much more we are getting beaten by. Sandile and Halucha. And we're just gonna keep it going. We still have illustration rares that can come out here that will help us out a lot more. So still 2 more chances at that, because maximum 3 illustration rares would be what we get here. So let's see how it turns out for us. There's our 3, Switch, Drifloon, and an EX. Gyarados EX so far. In these 9, nothing else has come out. But again, this is a booster box, so it could be loaded to one side of 9, could be loaded to the 18 that we didn't in the previous. It all depends, guys. Drowsy and Donzo. We need that Drowsy in the regular illustration, so here's hoping, because if anything, that'll be our savior at this moment. Nothing else pretty much. Unless we get some really good other 2 illustrations that are worth something, but not that big. Bayonet, so 2 EXs. 2 EXs for this 3rd round so far. Got 2 more packs, it's not over yet. We could get an illustration. And if not, that means in our last 9, we have a chance of 2 illustrations. Donzo, Donzozo, Dondozo, Dondozo. That card, just say it over and over again. I want to say it without one of the O's, but it's Dondozo. And our last pack, pack number 9, Energy Retrieval, Meowscarada, and King Gambit. So 2 EXs to beat. Moving with Twilight. Pretty sure this one will be an easy win for Twilight. 2 EXs to take out. So if it doesn't take them out, that means we had a sad ETB there as well. So, and that is highly likely. You never know with this stuff, guys. It's a gamble. It's opening cards, but it's still gambling in a sense. So here's our 3. And we got an ace spec. Oh my god, we're seeing double, guys. We got our another Blood Moon Ursaluna, so this round was already handily beaten. I'm just gonna stick them together because we got 2 of them. But right there, double thrown. First, not the first time we've seen that, but first in this video, obviously. And that is gonna happen. It can happen because we're opening up ETBs. So, okay, this round, we already know the answer to this round. Obviously, right now, Twilight is kicking butt, guys. We're not going to get anything, obviously, in this round for base set, because we already got our 3rd round of base set done. So, chalk it up. 2 for Twilight right now. 1 for base set. Let's see how the 4th round treats us, but gotta see the rest of our packs. How much of a bully is Twilight gonna be? Because we got an ace spec. Say we don't count the ace spec because there are no ace specs in base set, but how much more is he gonna whip its butt? Got EX, Iron Thorns EX, so we got the alt and the EX. Let's say the EX countered the other EX. If we got another EX, then that means we got our alt to just rub it in its face that it ain't got nothing on him. So instead of 2, I love Ursaluna, but that could have easily been 2 different Greninjas. So and another. Oh god! Another. Hey, look, we're seeing double again, guys. Another Tatsugiri. Go right there with its buddy Tatsugiri. But that's how it's going at the moment, guys. Definitely getting its butt whooped. We still have these 3 for our Twilight and another EX, Jesus. So this ETB, super loaded. Definitely beat it out. No questions about that. We're gonna have to wait and see how it goes for our final round, because I think the ending is also pretty much decided as well, as we get, I think, not even the gold that would be the biggest gold from base set could help us out here. Only the savior could be Drowsy, probably, price-wise. But kit-wise, I don't think we got anything waiting for us. So, final round. Round 4, base set. Here's hoping we get 2 really good illustration rares. Because if not, we are toast. That means base set already is down for the count in price-wise. And right now, if it doesn't win this round, it's also not making any competition towards that either. So let's see if we can get any other good things from here, because we could still get a gold, and we could also get a very good illustration rare. Those are the chances that we have. Got our rare candy and the cycles are, but again, those are just chances, guys. We never know with this kind of stuff. It is just a game of chance and probability. Got Watrow and Palmot. And we're just gonna keep it going through. Next one. Hopefully these codes are being useful to y'all. Let me know what you get down in those comments so we can see, compare. Maybe, hey, you got the Ultra or you got the Alt just like we did, or maybe you get that Drowsy. Make it look nice in your collection. Even though it's a very trippy art, we've seen it already, we've talked about it already. Still, very good card to get. Got our full art Team Star Grunt, but it's just a regular whatever card there. The villains of Scarlet and Violet, not really villains at all either, so definitely Giovanni or team from Black and White. I don't remember which ones were the Black and White ones, but oh yeah, Curlia, nice one to get. Good illustration. We could still get that Drowsy, guys, so we're not out yet. Drowsy could save us. Now it's the only one we could get that could bring up our price side, but hit wise we still have that other ETB of Twilight Masquerade to make that comparison. So last pack of base set. Let's see how this turns out for us. Again, take it slow to see, because if we get another error pack like we did in a previous video, make sure to go watch that. We could have a lot more hits than what we would have thought we got. Got our Stonejourner, Grievard, Revaroom, and Klefki to finish us off. And last round, guys. Last round in the sense that second part of the last round, we have our illustration rare versus our full art and an EX. So we need to beat 3 hits here with Twilight to beat out in this last round. If not, Scarlet and Violet base set would take this last round. Okay, make it at least equal in that sense, but we're gonna see how it turns out. We need an illustration, a full art, and an EX to go tit for tat. But if we got another alt, like we did in the previous ETB, that's gonna change some things. Got Lampent and Pheasant. And again, we could get nothing completely, because that does change stuff. We had a very good box in 2 of these. Maybe the other ones not as good. Our Ting Lu, and so far, so nothing. Nothing so far. Here's our code. And let's see how this one turns out. Got our secret box, Anomoris and Sinstacha. So we got an ace spec here. Probably, no, I'm not gonna count it either way, because again, ace specs don't come out in the base set. This is upside down. I'm gonna flip it over. So I'm not gonna count it. I'm not gonna worry about it. There's your code. And our last three. We got 3 more packs after this bad boy. Monferno and a Wellspring. I'll say this EX counters our other EX. So that means we need a full art and an illustration, which is very likely here in our last 3 packs. There's our code for y'all. And our 3. Our Lucky Helmet, Snow Runt, and Iron Leaves. Not giving up yet with these last ones. Again, this is just to see our final round, how it turns out. We got our code. And our 3. One's upside down. There's that Kadabra and a Dragapult. Depending on I think the full art with that Dragapult, they go tit for tat, but rarity wise, I'm pretty sure, obviously not. It's a full art, but I don't know. We'll see. Last pack, let's do slow for y'all. Our Frogadier, Illumise, Applin, Nosepass, Bug Catching Set, Aggron, Clefable, Scoliopede, Vulpix, and there's our full art. But I'm pretty sure that means base set takes that last one. Or probably not, let me see. So yeah, base set ended up tying it 2-2. Base set, guys. We have 10 hits base set, so very weird. Google says first time that's happened. And Twilight, 15. Not counting the 2 A specs, 13. So Twilight still beating out in hits, rounds. We got tied 2-2. So let's sum up. We got our Miraidon for base set, Toxicroak, Magnezone, Gyarados, and Baynet are EXs. Oinkogel and our Teamstar Grunt, our full arts. We only got 2 illustrations, Bombardier and Kirlia. And our alt, best one for this box. Even though Kirlia might be higher in price, it is our alt rare. Best one for base sets, but let's check out our Twilights. ETB ended up having 4 of those, but 36 packs total again. 2 Iron Thorns, a Wellspring, Cornerstone, Dragapult, 2 A-Specs, our Survival Brace, and our Seeker Box. Lucian and Lana's Aid as our full arts. Torkoal, illustration rare. 2 Tatsugiris as our illustration rares. And finishing strong with 2 alt Blood Moon Ursalunas. Obviously, these are the winners of this video. Here's the price, guys. Twilight Masquerade, obviously it beats it out. In my opinion, I'm pretty sure anything could show you that Twilight Masquerade wins here. But let me know down in the comments what you thought, guys. Leave a like, subscribe. It helps out the channel. Really, we like doing this stuff. We like to keep doing it. But that's been the video, guys. I've been Georgiasaur. Hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.